a little briefing on updating some news, um, updating some stuff as well. Um, to come out with the start, I hope everyone is doing well for the first day back to work after a decent weekend. Hoping everybody did things to get out, enjoy it a little bit without this crazy weather, snow and ice and all that nasty crazy stuff. So temperatures should be rising up a little bit in the 40s. Um, Hoping now everybody's ready for another long week. Um, Hope everybody's ready for the Super Bowl coming pretty soon for football. And hope everybody's doing their taxes, getting their income taxes done and stuff like that. Um, hoping, everybody's staying safe, hoping everybody's doing the right thing, making sure nobody's giving these cops a reason to pull you over, making sure they're not doing stops illegally. I would recommend you guys to get a dash cam, get some stuff for you guys to protect yourself, get a front and rear dash cam, so you guys can keep yourself well. Um, so also when I want to come out, like I said, for 2025, when I'm going to do my new resolution, and what I want to do is I want to make sure American people are treated fairly by the law enforcement. I'm hoping that you guys know what to do, how to do. I'm willing to teach you guys some stuff, learn some techniques and ways. Knowing, like I told you guys, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a law enforcement officer, I have nothing in that type of. Hold on 1 second. Sorry for the interruption, everyone. I do apologize. Somebody was trying to contact me, so I do apologize. So I'm here willing to help out with everyone, learn their civil rights, know their stuff. The whole works. I just hope that, everybody's doing their thing, making sure they're not texting, talking, and stuff like that to give these cops probable cause to stop you. And also, with the quota from the beginning of the month and the end of the month, I want to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing and making sure you're not giving these cops reason of the doubt to pull you over and get a summons. You can go pay for the ticket and not fight it. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of education, a little bit of a knowledge to where it comes down to this type of stuff. When it happens to you, you need to do what you got to do. So the first thing you need to do is to stay off the phone, stop texting, stop talking. Do not shave while you're driving. Do not put makeup on when you're driving. And don't be doing things to be distracted. What you guys should do is before you have to go to work, before you have to go anywhere, what you guys need to do is you need to give yourself some time before heading to work. Now, if it comes to a snowstorm, rainstorm, or whatever, give yourself some extra time to get to where you need to go from A to B to E to Z, whatever. Make sure you guys give you guys enough time. Now, when it comes down to it, you drive safely, you do the speed limit. If you go over a couple miles per hour, it doesn't bother. If it's 10 miles or 15 or more, then yes, they're going to have a reason to stop you. Comes to the talking, texting. What you want to do is always hands-free devices. Always do hands-free devices, meaning cell phones. Have on your dash or have on your thing and have it wireless to your car, radio if you have Bluetooth, or have somewhat of a headset that will not distract you from driving. I would prefer having it on your dash or in your center console and having it on speakers so you can talk to the people that you're talking to. So that would prevent you from getting a ticket and pay attention to what you're doing. Thirdly, what you want to do is avoid doing shaving or avoid doing makeup or anything that would make you be distracted. So that'll give you to the point where you're swerving around the road, in or out of the lanes, or possibly putting other drivers up at risk, almost crashing into somebody. It's better off just getting everything done, or get to work early, sitting in the parking lot, and do your stuff before you go into work. So you do not put other drivers at risk. They could be elderly, they could be young kids that are getting their permit or license. Just give people extra time. When it comes to weather, always give enough time in front of you or the people behind you. Now, the other thing that I get a little weary about is what cops don't like. They don't like to be recorded while anything. Now, these cops got to realize something. They have an oath of the Constitution. They have to be oath of the book. They have to put a hand on the book, of the constitutional book, and they have to be sworn in to obey and respect the Constitution. They have to do that. Now, you have a reason to record them. It doesn't matter. Even if you do a traffic stop and you have your seatbelt, and that's another thing. Make sure you always your seatbelt's on when you're at a traffic stop. Never take it off. Nobody should ever take out their seatbelt, because they'll sit there and say, you took out the seatbelt, you were driving without a seatbelt, they're going to give you a ticket or a citation for that. Avoid that too. Keep your seatbelt on, kind of relax yourself, breathe, be confident, the whole works. That's what happened with me. I don't let these cops work on me. I don't let these cops overpower me. This is my body. I was born out of someone and taken out of somebody to be a person in life. Nobody's going to control my body. Now, when it comes down to this, like I tell you all, do the right thing. Record every interaction with police officers. I don't care what kind they are, who they are, when they are, or how they are. You record the police every time. Even if you have a dash cam, you have video proof from the rear to the front. You got dash cam for proof for court. And the other thing is also always make sure you have a clear bottle so you can have water and iced tea and stuff like that. So these cops can say, you have a root beer bottle and it looks like a beer bottle. They might say that you're drinking while you're driving. That's another cause of that. And also, don't have no drugs, don't have no cocaine, no weed, marijuana, all this kind of other paraphernalia pieces. Don't ever have that type of stuff, because they'll have any kind of way to say, you got drugs in your car, we need to search it. No, we got to do that. We have to prevent that. These cops, like I said, they don't like to be recorded. They get very angry, and they get pissed off when they're being recorded. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You have to record these police. You got a First Amendment constitutional right. That's free of press to record, and you have a right to protect yourself. So when you try to request body cam footage, a lot of times you're going to be denied, because if they did something wrong and they just wanted just money out of your pocket to the police department, you have that for court. You don't have evidence, then they're going to win regardless. Best thing you want to do. Now, the other thing, when it comes to a traffic stop, what you want to do is, when it comes down to police officers pulling you over and wanting to identify you, license, registration, insurance piece, you want to know what the traffic stop's about. Why are you stopping me? Why is this being done? You ask them. Now, if it comes down to it that they say, oh, the reason why is because, or they don't say nothing. Ask you for license, registration, insurance, proof of insurance, you let them know, listen, what did I get stopped for? They don't say nothing, you request a supervisor. Perfect thing you want to do is request a supervisor. 100%. You don't let these cops do this. That's what you need to do. You need to do the right thing, stand up for yourself, and ask them what you're getting stopped for. Now, if they refuse to, like I said, you request a supervisor, you don't give no ID, no insurance, no benefit, registration, nothing. You are in control of that stop until the supervisor arrives. Now, if he gets very nasty, and the other thing is, like I said, you always want to record the interaction with the police officer. You always want to do that. The other thing also, like I said, when it comes to it, supervisor shows up, you ask them for the badge and their name. If they refuse to identify themselves, badge number, name, stuff like that. It is a requirement, and I'm going to say something also about this. It is a required policy in the police department that they have to identify themselves. They have to identify themselves. They refuse to, you take a video of them, the badge and their name on their uniform, and you have it documented, so if you do get a citation or a ticket, and you go to court, you have that as evidence that they refuse to. Percentages, if they refuse to and they didn't want to do that, but gave you a citation, there's a percentage that you're going to win that ticket because they refuse to identify themselves. That's a policy they have to obey with the department. And on top of it, if the supervisor's nice and understands that you're doing the right thing, you didn't do anything wrong, and if your dash cam also has miles per hour, MPH, that will show that you did the speed limit and you didn't go over the speed limit. You have that also for court. And the reason why I'm this knowledgeable is because thank the police department. They made me educate myself on this type of stuff. Things need to be done. Now, the second thing in New Jersey, I wanted to put this out here. In New Jersey, It is no ID state. That means that you don't need to identify yourself if you didn't commit a crime, or you didn't break no law, or you didn't do anything. Only if you didn't do any of them traffic violations. Now, if you have camera footage for proof, they give you a citation, you can fight that in court. You hire an attorney, you take them there, you fight it, the judge sees it, they see that you didn't do the speed limit, you did the speed limit, and this cop was just radaring you, but they didn't want to show you the radar that he was clocking you at the speed. You got evidence to prove that, that means the ticket will be dismissed in court. So like I said, everybody needs to learn. So like I said, New Jersey's not an ID state. I don't know about New York. I don't know about PA and other states on the East Coast. I don't know. I only just know laws and jurisdictions and certain departments, and departments, stuff like that. And these cops educated me. I did my own work and educated myself because of what they did. I had to go online, look on videos, look at this, what they do, and how to prevent. You guys can do it. You go on anything. Go on Google, YouTube, Instagram. You can look up all types of videos that come up. Usually Facebook is a big one with the audits and stuff like that. It's another thing. You can also do that too. You can do First Amendment audits as well. If somebody's getting a traffic stop done and you feel that this cop might be doing something wrong or being racist, take your phone. You can record these people. You can do anything. You just got to give them enough space and make sure you're not hindering or obstructing their investigation. That's the only thing you don't want to do. If you get involved in it, you will get charged with that crime. Best thing you want to do is keep at least 8 feet, 9 feet away and just record and make sure you're not hindering or obstruction. And it really sucks that everybody hates me because of my knowledge. My knowledge is for a reason. It's because of the history. British regulars are the same thing. They're cops too. They were cops. They were trying to ownership our continent and trying to ownership the Native Indians, the colonials. They were trying to take over our country. And the French were not allowing that. The war party, Indians, everything. They were not dealing with that. So I'm thankful for the French. I'm thankful for the militia, and I'm thankful for everybody that fought the French and Indian War, the Revolutionary War, that helped us out, the Spaniards and all that stuff. They helped us. I do thank everyone, ancestors and generations of people. I love it. But people got to realize there's a lot of our people in our country that are from generations and generations of life. And they brought these people here. A lot of them were immigrants. A lot of people traveled from Italy, Poland, Russia, Germany, the whole works. Everybody's here also. They're immigrants. Our country's based on immigrants. And it's amazing that our people are amazing. And they're showing us different ways how people live in different countries. But, like I told you guys, I'm here to educate you guys. I'm not here to cause no problem. There is a lot of fucking haters out there. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of bullshit going on. People don't like the truth about telling the truth about the news, local news, stuff like that. And I have to expose it. And especially what happened to me, it was wrong. It was based on a lot of black people, African American people, intimidating, causing problems to me, trying to make me commit a crime so I can get arrested. And nothing worked. Because you know why? A best friend of mine helped me out control that. My best friend helped me control, and especially my friend Mike, George, and Ryan, and everyone else. They're amazing people. They're awesome people, and they're here to take care of people. You guys are amazing too. You guys need to keep up with what you guys are doing and learn from my situations, what people did. You need to learn it too. I love you all, American people. We the people. God bless you. Be safe. Be well.